What's going on, guys? The Jamrin here, and I'm bringing you some more World of Tanks. And today I am giving you two games in one video. It's gonna be a longer video, guys. Bear with it. It's awesome gameplay. I think it's awesome gameplay. Uh, I'm gonna showcase the T57 Heavy again, but these are just two games that I had. They were awesome games. One that isn't what really the damage or how many kills I get. It's more or less showcasing the awesome ambushing you can do with the T57 Heavy. And I am going to be playing Siegfried line in this one, standard battle, and we're basically going to be losing for the majority of the battle, guys. Um, but it just is to show you, just keep pushing on. You're going to be able to make things happen with some teamwork, even from random people in the game, and it's awesome, guys. So that's the first game. This first match is going to be just that. The T57 Heavy, it's an autoloader, so you're going to have 1600 average damage per clip. Each clip has 4 rounds in it, or magazine, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's a lot of damage you can do in one. I know tier 8s you can do pretty much all of them in one go, and tier 9s you really can't unless they're damaged, but yeah, you'll see kind of the stuff that this thing can do. And if you high roll every single one, you can take out a tier 9 pretty easily. So on Siegfried line, I like to push into the town. You can go the way I go. It's hit or miss. So I noticed that nobody's on this side, but I think that's because they all started farther away and they start moving over, because you'll see it's about to light up right there. So we have enough tanks. We basically equal force on that side. No one went to the right, and I think very few of them on the enemy team did. I'm not sure what I was doing here. I just wasn't paying attention. I think I was on my phone. Realized there's a T10 coming, and I missed my opportunity to get some side shots. That would have been an awesome ambush right there. So whenever I try to go against tanks, I always try to, if you can track them and make them waste their repair kit on a track right away, even better, guys. And then if you can retrack them with your second shot, that's even better. So I take a shot right there in the back, not sure by what. I wasn't really paying attention to what was over there. This T10 decides to just full bore in it. He thinks nobody's over here, runs into our mini waffle, who takes a shot at him, bounces, as you can see, and rams him too for some reason. But so he turns around, and I think he's facing his armor towards the heavy tank down underneath the ridge. So I come around, and I'm just gonna unload on him. So there's one shot, two shots with an ammo rack, and I'm about to take my third one, and the mini waffle decides, nope, that's my kill. So whatever. It is what it is, guys. So there's more tanks for me to kill anyways, so I'm going to reload and head into town. It's going to take me a while to get there. I notice this T95 is trying to push his way in very, very slowly. So I'm going to be the good guy and push him. So pay attention, because this T95 is going to show up later as well. So I know this T95 armor and his gun are going to be doing really, really well in town, so I can make sure I can get him in as fast as he can. But once I get him in close enough into town where he can figure out where he wants to go, I'm going to split off, right now, and go the opposite way and see if I can get some flanking shots on some tanks, since they're focusing on what's in front of them. I am going to push around the corner, and I am going to find the T57 Heavy, but he notices me just before I can get nice side shots. So he faces armor, he fires, hits the wall, and I'm going to back off, because like I said, I know I don't want to deal with the autoloader right now. I have the majority of my health, and I don't want to lose anymore. And so I'm gonna head back around this way, trying to see what tanks are where. That mini waffle goes around. I think he is going to run into some world of hurt. Yep, he's got a tank destroyer and a Centurion Action 10, I think, going at him right now. So he's not going to match much longer. I think, yeah, he backs off. Yep, is dead. So he didn't last very long. I noticed Centurion Action 10 coming around. So I auto aim. Of course I bounce. Don't ever auto aim when you're that close and he's facing you. But right now he's got side shots. There's no point in me not auto aiming, and I'm able to finish him off really quickly there. So there was the first The second really good ambush, I mean. And yeah, so I'm going to see if I can support this T95 again. I notice I can't, so I cut across trying to head back. But then I realize that our medium tank in the back is in a world of pain, and he's running around with he's got a light tank running around him. This Bat Chat is looks like he's reloading. So once again, here's my third ambush. One, this Bat Chat just did not care. Two, and I think I get my third shot off, and then he's like, oh, I'm moving, but it's already too late. So I finished off the rest of that Bat Chat with ease. So 9 penetration is my second kill, and I need to reload. So the Centurion's doing his best to deal with this AMX. This AMX looks like it's reloading, so he's just running around this Centurion as best he can. I fire once and I missed, didn't realize there's a hill right there. I fire again, and yeah, I go through him. I go through the tank. So yeah, that just happened, guys. But yeah, I was just as speechless when that happened to me too. Wasn't really sure, but my third shot flies true, and I'm able to finish it off. And so the game, we're still down by 2 tanks, and it's going to be that way for the rest of the time, I believe. And yep, there goes one of their tanks. So we've evened it out, but then I think we lose one of our tanks here pretty quickly. This Jaeger is going to start doing some work. There it goes. GW Tiger takes out our other medium tank, so it's T95. I'm not sure what tank that is. It's the Centurion Action 10 I saved. So he's going to try to flank. I believe he doesn't make it very far, and we lose him. So then it's a T95, and me is all that is left against 5 tanks. And yeah, so this is where teamwork comes in, guys. There goes our Centurion Action 10. I thought the Shiguru was not facing me, but as soon as I come around the corner, there he is. He's running. He donks a shot into my tracks. I track him, and I know the weak spot is that lower glacius, and that mini waffle just had a bad luck right there, running into that little tower thing there, and I take a shot into him, and T95 finished him off. So this T95 turns and is going to face that way, making sure the Panzer does not get around him. This Panzer, I think, realizes I'm coming around behind him, so he's going to focus on the T95. But obviously, he didn't know that T95 was waiting for him in ambush, and I finish him off right here. Once again, ambushing him, working with this T95, and so I tell him we need to focus on that spot. I'm letting him know that I'm reloading. I believe later on he tells me he is ready to fire in a second here. And we're going to continue. I tell him I need help. He's going to tell me I believe he's ready to fire, and I need a target. So we're going to start pushing. Yep, there you go. Help. Affirmative. And I'm telling him we're going to try spotting together. So sure enough, we are going to go into town. He goes down one alley, I'll go down the other. There he goes. He's telling me he's ready to fire. So he's reloaded, I'm reloaded. We're gonna get this done, guys. 2-on-2 from down by 3 tanks, and it's a T28, I believe, and the GW Tiger. That's at a pretty decent game actually for being a city map I say, because only part of the map is city and the other one's wide open. But most of the majority of the fighting takes place in the city. So I'm going to try to get to the edge, stay close to the edge, but not all the way over, so we maximize our spotting chances. And sure enough, there's the T28 prototype. He's going to go try to keep himself from not being seen by the T95, but that gives me just enough of an edge to finish off the T28 prototype. So I noticed that the GW Tiger fires his round as well, so I know which direction he's at. So I beeline it towards where I think he is, and the T95 kind of makes a straight line to him as well. So this is where we split up. I'm gonna try to get a crossfire so that this GW Tiger can't get away. I get spotted immediately, so I take a shot, miss, hit him in the tracks. Second shot does hit him. But, there's not much I can do. Luckily for me, that falls short, and I just get hit with splash damage, guys. that could have been horrible. That tier 9 could have destroyed me. So I make sure to. Oh, sorry about that, guys. My daughter came in. And yeah, so this GW Tiger is aiming at me, so I'm going to make sure I get behind the lip, not spotted anymore. But I know that he is pre-aiming at me. I'm waiting to see if this T95 gets in a spot where I can help him. I get in a cap circle, maybe hoping that the GW Tiger is going to make a mistake and come at me. But who knows what people are going to be thinking at the end of the game. So I sit here for a second, thinking I'm hoping the T95 can spot him. I don't think the T95 has the best viewing range. So then I think I decide, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. Nope, T95 spots him. I'm waiting to see if this GW Tiger is going to point at the T95, and I believe he does. Yep, sure enough, I see him turn. So I'm going to, once again, ambush him. I don't know if this GW Tiger forgot that I'm over here. And sure enough, he's out in the open, and I finish him off. So there's that teamwork with that T95. He spotted that last enemy. I get a top gun, 17 penetrations. You know, I believe I do over 5,000 damage, and I make some credits, guys. So there you go. Luckily, I'm playing my premium, high caliber, top gun, destroyer, since it's 7 kills. So yeah, so that was that match. Here's another match, guys. Right into it. Ghost Town. Yep, Ghost Town, guys. And this is a fun one. I once again get to show you the troll armor that is the T57 heavy, and it is so much fun when you can bounce some pretty high caliber tanks and some pretty high alpha damage rolls as well. It's so much fun. This is a quicker match. Obviously, it's a small map. It's a city map. So let's just get into this, guys. I'm going to be going right into town. No ifs, and or buts about it. I want to make sure I put myself in a place where I can get a lot of side shots. Like I said earlier in the previous match, there are tons of ambushes you can set up with this tank and just unload on tanks. So much fun. We are pretty heavy with the tank destroyers, and looks like quite a few of them are pretty squishy. The T30 can take a pounding there. It's got some pretty good armor. So yeah, we're going to town. This waffle, I believe this waffle is going to help me out later as well too. For some reason, when I'm using my controller from holding the R1 button, which kind of keeps your your turret locked, it just fires automatically. So I already wasted a shot. I decided to reload since I got to get into position anyways, and by the time I get there, it should be reloaded. No point in not having a full clip in. So there you go. I'm already reloaded. I'm going to push up on the spot because I can get shots down the 6th line to the south, and cutting across this little square here too. So I'm gonna make sure. Well, here we go. There's the tank. It's a T30. Oh, he does not bounce me. But once again, I'm able to track him 1, 2, and there we go. So there's 3, 4 penned. All 4 of those penned. That was awesome. But there's no support to finish off that T30 there at the moment. So I continue to face these guys. I think I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to flank once I'm not spotted anymore, because I noticed that some medium tanks are pushing up on that tank destroyer, and I believe that tank destroyer is going to die. Yep, that's one of the mini waffles that we had. And once again, I'm going to set up an ambush, waiting for it. Yep, there he is. Doesn't realize I'm there, and I'm able to just... Oh, I missed my last shot. Oh, I could have killed him. That would have been the killing blow right there. I7 finishes him off, fortunately, and he doesn't get away. And reloading once again. But it's, like I said, it's a 20-second reload. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel that long. Actually, it is pretty quick. It feels pretty quick. I'm trying to get a good spot on this Type 4 heavy. This Type 4 heavy's armor is just so thick. not much I can do. I push up. I'm trying to make sure I get, if I'm going to shoot him, I'm going to get a good shot. Oh, that one misses. I decide to, if he turns his tank like that and angles you, that little angled armor becomes flat and you can penetrate it. I couldn't penetrate it that time, but the second time I do. And there we go. The rest of our tanks finish him off. So far we're still down by one tank, but that's not going to stay that very long. We seem to have spread ourselves out pretty good. And here we go. Once again, because set my ambush. These guys don't know I'm here. He's going to push around, wait till I reloaded, till these guys flank from behind. Of course, no one listens. This E100 for some reason decides to push me. I try to flank, something's behind me, but I finish off the T30 that I was going against before. I track the E75, he takes a shot at me, I'm able to hit him with my last round, knock out his engine, and he is now a one-shot. This T54 unfortunately gets stopped by this Doom Turtle, and the guy was yelling at him for him to move. He's just trying to get into position, but you know, you don't have to be so mean about it. The T54 was in a fight and he's trying to back up, so it is what it is. I can't get this shot off on the T54. Unfortunately, I was still reloading, so he lives on for a little bit longer, not much longer. I7 finishes him off. So once again, I don't know what this Doom Turtle is doing. Yag Tiger, track him, hit him again. Do I get another shot? Nope. I get another shot off, but it doesn't actually penetrate because he's already dead. But when you track him, guys, the rest of the team can finish him off, and that's why I always try to track tanks. So now we are up by 3 tanks, and it's good. So there goes another tank of theirs. So we're just rolling over them now, guys. They're all going to town. I'm going to see if I can flank some vehicles. Oh, sorry about that, guys. The kid came in right the minute. So, anyways, yeah, flanking shots, vehicles, kill them all. So yeah, there you go. One shot into the waffle. He's able to back behind the rock, but then I decided to focus on the E100, hit his tracks. But the second time, I'm aiming right for his turret that is turned to the side, so I'm able to finish off my clip and hurting him. But now I'm reloading again. I'm not going to get another shot off, so I decide, the rest of my team can finish him off. They're coming around anyways. He's going around the other side. So I'm going to go chase this waffle again that I was going against. Yep, he's running away from the medium tank, so I'm going to be able to get this last shot. Oh, that's not the guy I was playing against. Different waffle. But yeah, so I ammo rack that guy. There's a Borsig right there, and I'm able to finish him off in 2 shots. I'm reloading. That waffle hits me so good right there. But he is not able to get another shot off on me. And he's still ammo racked, so he must have used his repair kit earlier. Who's going to finish the reload first? There he goes. There's the troll armor. Aims for my cheeks. Does not get it. I'm able to hurt his turret. And that, once again, AMX 51 Bravo. Hits my tracks, shot at my turret originally, and I'm able to stop him. Donks a shot, he's aiming at my lower plate, and I just can't finish it off, guys. So let's go into, we finish him off, we mop him up, obviously. See the aftermath of the game. 55,000 credits, 1,300 experience, 8,200 damage, 15 assisted because of the tracking, and blocked 1850, guys. There you go. That's in the video. Leave a like down below, and as always, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.